Welcome to my quick training video for using topekavolunteers.org to create an opportunity for Nancy Perry Day of Caring. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to log in. You just click that login button. If your agency hasn't created an account yet, you'll want to go to the sign up button. That's right here. And you're going to create an account for yourself individually first. So you just start by filling out all of this information, and then you would hit submit. Once you have done that, then you're going to log out and you're going to hit the sign up button again, and you're going to want to sign up your agency. Okay, so if you don't have a personal account or an agency account, you're going to want to go to the sign up button, create a personal account first, and then log out, come back to this sign up button, and you'll go to this agency. I want to sign up my agency. If you already have a personal account, then you can just click here and it's going to take you to develop your agency page. Okay, I'm not going to go through that because many of you already have that. So again, I'm going to go to the login button and log in. So when you open up your page, it will probably bring you to your first agency. Now, if you only have one, you'll see just the one. But if you have multiple, it's going to give you that little arrow and it's going to give you the ability to pick. So when you're creating your opportunity for Nancy Perry Day of Caring, if you do have more than one agency that you support or help manage, just make sure that you're selecting the correct opportunity site for when you create that opportunity. So I'm going to click on United Way of Greater Topeka. Now, a couple of things that I'll share. On the left-hand side, these navigation tools take you to the main page. So they'll list you to the opportunities, the events, the agencies, okay? The navigation system that's in the middle of the screen, that is how you navigate your agency site page, okay? So you can view your agency page, you can edit it. If you haven't edited your page in a while, I would take a look at that. You want to make sure that the information is up to date, that you've got an image here, your logo. If times have changed because of COVID, you might want to edit that. And actually, I can go in and edit us again because our hours have gone back to normal. Once you've made those edits, you would just hit update agency info, and it'll update that automatically on the web page for you. Okay. So let's create an opportunity. You're going to go to your opportunities page. If you have other opportunities, they'll be listed right here. If you are a regular participant of Nancy Perry Day of Caring and the program or volunteer opportunity is similar or the same as last year, I would encourage you to go to the show expired, because then what you can do is duplicate that opportunity. So we'll just pretend that this is an opportunity I want to duplicate. So you kind of highlight here, you click on that main link, and then at the bottom of the screen, it says clone opportunity. So you can hit that clone button, and what it's going to do is it's going to basically give you all of the general information duplicated. So you wouldn't have to recreate what was in the description. It would already populate that for you. And then you could update dates and times and all of that good stuff. So that's, again, if you are creating an opportunity that you do year from year, again, go to that show expired, find the Nancy Perry Day of Caring opportunity, click on that main link, then go to clone opportunity, and then you can update and tweak based on what has been done in the past. Now, if you want to just start from scratch, you'll go here. So I'm going to click on add new opportunity, and what it's going to do is it's going to give me a blank template. Again, when you're creating your title, you want to be as clear as possible in short character, right? So I'm going to use this as an example. Create a website for online art auction, all-day virtual project. So The reality for this online virtual project is it may take somebody all day. It might take them an hour. Who knows? It kind of just depends on their abilities and that kind of stuff. In the description, you want to add more detail. So you could say that, you know, describe the art auction's benefits. So benefit of the art auction. Individual will need a computer. Individual needs to have skills in web design. You can also, you know, you can also make things bold. So like if I wanted to make that bold, I could do that. If I wanted to change the color of the text, I could do that. So make this appealing, visually appealing, but the more information you put in here, the better, because that's going to help prepare individuals for that volunteer experience. You're going to, for Nancy Perry Day of Caring, want to make it private. You are going to connect it to the Nancy Perry Day of Caring initiative. That's very important. It's going to pull up these additional questions. So it's important to understand that just submitting a program doesn't mean that you will get accepted or that volunteers will be assigned to it. So I understand that. I understand that I must submit proof of liability insurance by August 31st. Yeah. Again, if you have questions about that, please send me an email and I will help you through that. Are there any confidentiality or liability concerns? No. Who will be the contact for leading up to the event? Are there any specific skills? We'll say graphic design might be helpful. Do they need any materials? They need a computer. And they'll need a personal computer. What impact area? That probably is dependent on the organization. So we'll pretend it's health. This is a virtual experience. Remember, virtual is something that they can do on their own in their office or at their home. Remote volunteering can also be done on an individual basis, but the other opportunities here is that, you know, a company could bring that volunteer opportunity to their place of business, work on it in a conference room or you know, a bigger space, and then take it back to the agency. So that's kind of that remote volunteering. A good example of this is Successful Connections often does the tie blankets, the fuzzy blankets. And so that's a good example of that. And then of course, in-person on-site, this is going to be the stuff that they're going to come to you and do. Okay, so make sure that you select which category it is. What is the cell phone number of the person that you are going to have on site day of? This helps if there's any questions or problems that come about on the day of. What sizes of t-shirts do you want? I want 2 mediums, we'll say. Okay, those are the questions that are associated with the Day of Caring. Then we get kind of back to a normal creating an opportunity. So duration is going to be it's going to happen on 9/25, and you want to set the close date for the 3rd. So 9/3/20, not 2020, 2021, and here we go, 2021. Okay. Capacity. This is the number of volunteers that can be doing this project. So this is a virtual project. It would only be one, but say you're doing something on site and you can have 25 people or 10 people or 5 people. Just think about the space and the number of individuals that can be in that space safely. Hours. Remember, for hours, we have AM shifts, PM shifts, and all day shifts. So we said this was an all day, so I'm going to say 8 hours, and I'm going to say 9 a.m., which is the start time, to 4 p.m. And remember, for a virtual event, you don't necessarily need to provide lunch, but if you're doing an in-person on-site, we encourage that you provide your volunteers lunch. If you're doing an afternoon or just a morning shift, we encourage a snack and absolutely water. So we want to make sure that those volunteers stay hydrated and healthy and have a great experience. For allowing teams, yes, we want to allow teams. We don't want to do just teams only because we are allowing folks to sign up individually again this year. Qualifications, we want you to do the general liability and photo release. If you have other waivers that you want them to sign personally, specifically to this volunteer opportunity, reach out to me and let me know. Minimum age, 18, maximum age, whatever is appropriate for your site. Is this family friendly? No. Is it outdoors? In this case, it would be no. But if it is, make sure you check yes. Is it wheelchair accessible? Yes. Are there other things they need? Like they have to wear closed-toed shoes. They should bring work gloves. We need a personal computer for this opportunity. So we're going to add that. These just add additional things that when the volunteer signs up, they're going to see they need, okay? Yes, it's a virtual opportunity. So when it becomes a virtual opportunity, you just list your zip code. When it is not virtual, I want you to list the address of the site they are going to for this specific opportunity. So for some of you, you've got locations across our community, and you're going to have volunteers going to different locations. For the specific opportunity, put the address that they're going to. So again, we'll say virtual since this was virtual. Interests and abilities. Again, we said that this was connected to health. You can select more things. Maybe it says skilled labor. Clusters, Nancy Perry Day of Caring 2021 is the cluster. If you have individuals that you want to get notifications when people sign up or remove themselves from a volunteer opportunity, you would check this and add their email. If you are the person and you're the primary agency contact, you don't need to worry about that. And then you want to click the designated site supervisor and you list their email and their name. And this is the person, it could be you, but it's also could be a different person. This is the person that's going to be on site working and supporting the volunteers while they're there. And then you would hit create opportunity. If you missed anything, it's going to give you an error message and kind of, it'll highlight it red. But if you've got everything done, it will show up opportunity added up here. You'll see in that green spot and you're done. You can edit this at any time too, if you wanted to give more information in that detailed section or whatever the case may be, and then just update opportunity. But make sure that you've got that good information in there at the beginning. That's going to be really important. Again, if you have any questions about this, don't hesitate to reach out, send me an email, and we can help you through this process. But this is a quick training video to support creating that opportunity for Nancy Perry Day of Caring. Thank you for participating, and we look forward to a great day in September.